Hey, welcome back to Ford University. In this video, I'm covering how to beat winter blues and natural remedies to seasonal affective disorder. If you are feeling the struggle already as the days actually get shorter, then this video is for you. Welcome back to Ford University. I'm Juliet, Master Hypnotherapist, and in this video, I'm covering how to treat or how to deal with seasonal affective disorder or winter blues naturally. As a hypnotherapist, I am really focused on providing natural solutions for my clients, so I wanted to be able to share this as the days are getting shorter. I assume that I did a poll on Twitter, and it seemed like this is something that's on top of mind for everyone. So I just wanted to create this guide just so answer any questions, and you could check to see if you even are dealing with seasonal affective disorder. So this video is going to be divided into 3 parts. First, I'm going to cover the symptoms of seasonal affective disorder. Then I'll cover the causes, and then we'll go into the natural remedies and treatments for seasonal affective disorder if you have a mild to moderate case. All right, so keep watching. The main symptoms of seasonal affective disorder are anxiety and depression, irritability, craving carbohydrates, weight loss, loss of enthusiasm to go outside and do activities, and essentially loss of energy. And so these symptoms occurring at once, it's like usually you have one prevailing one for if you're feeling down about what's going on, lockdown or anything like that, but having to experience all of these symptoms at once as the days grow shorter and the nights longer, and then having them get worse as we head into winter, that is a sign that you have seasonal affective disorder. So you should most likely go to a physician to confirm. So what causes seasonal affective disorders? So there's no hard study that shows the cause of seasonal affective disorder. There's been several studies that link it to lower levels of serotonin. Also, they link it to your circadian rhythm being disrupted. That's your internal clock. And then they also link it to an increase in melatonin, which is responsible for sleep. But if it's overproduced, it can lead to depression. Now, in terms of being at risk for seasonal affective disorder, it's more risk if you are between the ages of 15 to 55. So essentially millennials. And if you're a woman and if you live in an area where it gets, that actually experiences fall and winter, so it gets dark in the fall and winter climate. So that's what puts you at risk. And then also genetics. But those are the links to seasonal affective disorder. And knowing these different links, the treatments that I'm going to share with you address all of those. So even if you aren't able to pinpoint the reason why or the causes, you'll be able to treat the root causes. So you'll experience some relief if you are experiencing mild to moderate case of seasonal affective disorder. Treating seasonal affective disorder, I'm going to cover 7 natural remedies. So the first natural remedy is to get as much sunlight as you can. Schedule an hour each day to go for a walk in the morning and a walk in the afternoon. And then 2, I also recommend getting a personal trainer or joining a sports team or training for marathon, because it's a new routine which will help address hopelessness or that feelings of depression and the energy, because it's like your brain is training and creating new neural pathways. So it'll be too busy creating these new neural pathways with this new exercise or activity to be focusing on the usual routine or the usual experience that you feel during the darker months. So if you can, based on where you are and lockdown rules, hire a personal trainer, even if it's virtual. Um, start training for a marathon, or join a team, either online. It could be trivia, chess, whatever, but or join a sports team if you can, because that sweating and the physical activity will definitely help you. And then three, there's also, if you go to a physician, they're most likely prescribe light box therapy. So you can actually purchase one, or you can book a session in a place, because just 30 minutes a day should really do a lot to improve your mood. The fourth thing is keep your schedule light. Even though you might be joining a new gym or sports team, for things that are considered obligations that are outside of your health and your mental health, try to keep your schedule light at work. Hire help if you're running a business, especially with like Black Friday and the holidays. You really need to invest in help, because if you are going to be busier, it's not going to benefit your mental health, and you don't want to crash. And start saying no to things that are not aligned with your ultimate goals for 2020, 2021. Just say no. I said no to like 20 people today. So it's something that was a huge bridge for me to cross, especially as a recovering perfectionist and people pleaser. But it's like it lifted a weight off my shoulders, just like trimming down my schedule and then having what I need to focus on for the rest of the year just like laid out, so it's less overwhelming, but just like a nice laid out map. So I recommend that. And then I also recommend getting more sleep. So that is the sixth thing, getting more sleep, but making it a priority, and also making it a luxurious experience. Sleep is when your soul gets to rest, so like let this be like an occasion that you're treating yourself. This is ultimate self-care, soul care. So get some new pajamas, have a special bath or routine. Just take time to really focus on yourself. Like if it's like eating a sweet treat, like go ahead. Getting a new toothbrush, like just things that would make it a luxurious experience. I know that with our brain trainings, a lot of people notice that now they don't dread going to sleep, because they know that they have control of the next day. And that leads me into number 7, hypnotherapy. Hypnotherapy is a great way to combat winter blues, because during a session, we clear your negative emotions and the beliefs that lead you to overwhelm and anxiety. So we're able to address the emotional symptoms, and then also the beliefs that create less resourceful emotional states. And then we'll also incorporate something where we increase the levels of serotonin and dopamine. So we'll create an anchor for dopamine and serotonin, so you can have control over your moods naturally. So you can, and knowing that you have control over your moods is the most powerful feeling. And that puts you back into control. And that control is what sets you free. So you don't feel that anxiety anymore. You don't feel that hopelessness anymore. You actually have energy, because you know where that energy is going to be directed, and it's going to be directed to things that you actually want to do versus what you feel like you're obligated to do. If you have trouble with your to-do list, check out the previous video about what to do to prevent burnout, because the holidays are coming up. We're going to need to go, even if they're virtual, Zoom meetings, having back-to-back Zoom happy hours is a lot, especially if you are experiencing these symptoms. So definitely take a look at the links below. I have hypnotherapy. I do offer one-on-one sessions again. And then you can also take a look at Master Your Vibration, Burnout to Breakthrough, because it also helps with the symptoms of seasonal affective disorders, and the causes actually too, because the underlying causes and the symptoms overlay with burnout. So it will definitely offer you some relief, and it's on promo now during the holidays, during the fall winter seasons, because this is when people need it. So I really wanted to just make it available at an affordable price. I just wanted to have that available for you. And honestly, if you look through the videos on my subconscious training playlist, just watch those videos, join one of my brain trainings, and just focus on training your brain, because you will hit a sweet spot where all of a sudden it unlocks everything, and you're like, oh crap, I actually do have more control than I thought I did. And so this realization is what creates the shift, because right now you probably feel like everything is not linked to your behavior or your emotions. You feel like everything is just happening to you rather than for you. So this will help you shift emotionally, which will lead to shifts mentally, and then behaviorally, which is responsible for your actual results in life. So that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Please let me know if you have any questions in the comments. I just wanted this to be a kind of abbreviated guide, and I will see you in the next video.